Thank you.
Since Sunday, you have had to say goodbye to 3 of your fellow housemates.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
I didn't expect it. I didn't see it coming at all. I don't know if I was expecting, but I didn't expect that most things. I've had an issue with the girl that he was with, if you know what I mean, Zika. So me and him, we haven't spoken since, or we didn't speak since the fight, and just we did and I was just ignoring him. So I was feeling bad that we were not talking because I don't have any issue with him. So the day it was a Saturday night, I kind of pulled him aside. We went to the garden and we had like a sit down where we just like clear the air and just like that listen, we don't have any beef with each other. It's just I don't like what your girl did to me. We agreed to just be cool. And we spoke for a while and him now going the next day, I was just like, wow, thank God that I spoke to him and at least we cleared the air and there was no issue because all I felt was IB is my girl, like we're not very close but we say hi, we greet each other, so very sad to see her go as well, even Sabrina. So yeah, it's been sad, but I'm happy to be here, Sha, but I can't lie, I didn't expect to see them go and the house felt it. I feel like everyone was a bit shaken up after the evictions.
And what do you think of your new head of house, Tracy?
Oh my god, I love Tracy. I and Tracy, I can't say we have a friendship, but we're very cool. I like Tracy. I admire her. I think she's like very smart. I like how she carries herself and she's been doing an amazing job. I don't feel like she's the best head of house since the house has just one type of orderliness. Everyone she just says her rules and she sets her rules and she goes by them. So I really like Tracy. I like her brain as head of house.
Were you surprised when she decided to say couture?
I wasn't surprised because I know from what I can see in the house, I know they have a rapport. I know they are very close. So I was surprised to see that she said culture. I mean, she picked him for our guest, so I knew that she was going to. It makes sense, when it comes to loyalty, for her to still save him. It made more sense for her to save him than when Victory saved Kiki. So I wasn't surprised.
And what do you think of Ruboy's reward?
I was happy for him, and it made sense that he was the most influential because he is, when it comes to the most outspoken person that carries everyone along. I could see why he got that. I was happy for him, of course. I didn't really like what he did. I think we haven't spoken really well. We have like a small thing. So there was a game going on, and he was like, "Oh, do I have a problem with him?" I think some things that I say, like we tackle each other sometimes, like we joke about things, like we just only joke. As I don't take anything he says to me personal, but I think sometimes he takes what I say personal. And he said it to the whole group. I was like, "Oh, did you have a problem with me?" And I felt like that was something that you could have called me inside if I was your friend, like you always say, and tell me like, "Oh, you need to announce it in front of the group." So we still have a pending conversation to have after that. So I feel like, yeah, like I expected him to be. I wasn't surprised. Let me not say expected. I wasn't surprised when he won the most influential, and I'm happy for him.
Mide,
Yes, girl.
what lesson did you learn from your team's performance during last week's wager presentation?
Oh my god. Okay, from what Big Brother said, he said that we didn't really talk about plant-based, right? We're mostly trying to counter what they were saying. So I think next time going in, and also you said they look the parts. I think we didn't really focus on having like a cohesive look. So I think what I learned was just more of I think teamwork and team effort. I think everybody was just trying to do their own thing and we didn't really focus on how we tied together. So that was the lesson that I learned. When it comes to being a team, it doesn't mean just individual people doing their own thing and just everyone still has to come together and still try to put everything together to make it look like we're all saying something that seems cohesive. And I think just look the parts. Look the parts as well.
And what will you do to ensure your team wins tomorrow?
People from the way they've been in charge of the kitchen alone. I'm ready to do anything because I need this one. This one is more this one I need to win it. So I'm not doing much, but I'm doing everything I can, and I'm really trying to put it in their head like this thing needs to be a team effort thing, and I feel like because we have the advantage of more athletic people like Jason, Coin, people that can fly, and it's a surface thing. So I think this time around we just need to be a more supportive teammates and just cheer them on. And whatever role that I'm doing, I know the role I'm doing, by the way. I will do it with my full power, strength, and might.
And would you like to discuss anything else with Big Brother?
No, Big Brother. I'm good.
Your diary session has come to an end.
Thank you, Billy.
You may now leave the diary room and enjoy the rest of your day.